Cancer, welcome to your mid-September 2020 energy reading. My focus in the readings for mid-September are what Jupiter, the planet of expansion, of luck, of opportunity, and abundance, is bringing to all of my Cancer viewers that are drawn to this reading. So Jupiter went direct on September the 12th, 2020. When that happens, you're going to experience something that's already written in the stars. It's part of your soul's destiny. It is kind of ideology, especially it's significant when referring to the planet Jupiter, okay, because it's a greater benefit planet. It's a planet of abundance, expansion, of faith, of discovery, and good luck and fortune. So anything revolving around this planet is usually incredibly prosperous, okay? As the largest planet in the solar system, its celestial vibration is equivalent to a magnifying glass, which means whatever it touches is automatically magnified. So Jupiter, lucky Jupiter, has been transiting through Capricorn since December 2019. It's going to go direct. Well, it went direct September 12th in the sign of Capricorn. It will remain in Capricorn through December the 19th. Then it moves into Aquarius. Now, Capricorn is governed by Saturn. It's symbolic of limits, hierarchy, structures, government systems. During this time, Jupiter has magnified and polished the structure of your long-term goals. The transit is illuminating the ethic behind your hard work, as well as everything that you need to do in order to continue toward your professional or personal success. Okay, so in Capricorn, Jupiter is motivating you to manifest something tangible and long-lasting. It's very good, okay? It's very good for you. Typically, what we look at is, as a collective, what's the energies, what's the theme that's kind of going on with all of you. It's going to be a little different for each of you because it's not a personal reading. If you want a personal reading, check out my description box, okay, at my channel, and you'll see my email address. Email me what type of reading you want. They're all listed there with pricing, and then I will get back to you and we'll get that done for you, okay? But right now I just want to look into this and see, you know, what triumph is Jupiter bringing to you with it going direct. So we pulled from the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed, and I pulled 3 cards for you. First card out is the Messenger of Water. The Messenger of Water speaks of romantic attraction. Okay, it's also about it could be a water sign that's coming in for you. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the same element of water as you are, Cancer. But this could be you, okay? This could be you. I feel this is you delivering a message of love, because water does represent emotions, love, intuition. I feel that this is you trying to express yourself emotionally to another person who I feel you are called to grow and learn lesson with. That's very important to your life path, to your soul path, okay? I don't think this person is around you now because we have the Six of Water. The Six of Water tells me there's a longing type of energy between the two of you. Energetically, this is a past life soulmate, okay, with the Six of Water. That's what this card represents, a past life soulmate returning to your life. But I feel, Cancer, that you are very much intuitively led to message this person. For whatever reason, you have not done so yet. And, you know, you all have your own reasons, so I'm not here to judge that at all. But this is the energy that I received for Cancer. After meditating on your energy, I pulled the overall energy of this reading, and there is a soulmate energy very prominent here. It could be a water sign like yourself. It doesn't have to be. But call is about life purpose, okay, and prosperity, true prosperity though. And I feel there's a message in the book, so I'm going to read that to you now. The Good Tarot is a little different from other tarot decks. It focuses on the bright side of things, you know. So I love this deck. It's a beautiful deck too. The artwork is fantastic. But it is number 20 in the Major Arcana. And, you know, we are in the year 2020. I feel that a lot of soulmates are going to come together, twin flames, because 2 energy is about soulmates, and you have 2020. It's just zeros represent, you know, beginning. I feel that you're led to reach out to this soulmate. You have this overwhelming longing to reach out to them, and I feel that it's because they showed you a side of yourself that you had never seen before, or if you had seen it, they took you much, much deeper into whatever this lesson, or it feels kind of like soul retrieval, maybe a piece of your soul from a past life they brought to you, or they showed you some type of behavior or something that was holding you back, but it was like a self-sabotaging behavior that you were doing, right, before you met this person. I don't feel that you're together now. I do say it's a person from the past, okay? If you haven't known this person in your past, which I feel most of you it is, then this is a past life soulmate. I feel it's a past life soulmate either way it goes, because it is the 6 of water. But you can see that she's very much longing for this person. She's reflecting, and you can see her reflection below. So I feel that this person showed you a reflection of yourself, and maybe at that time you weren't ready to see it, and you've kind of drifted apart since. But now the trumpet has blown from heaven, and it's that soul contract coming up. It's time to reach out. It's time to express your emotions, which is something that I don't feel you fully did before, Cancer. You may have just cut this person off. You may have blocked them or ghosted them, or the 2 of you may have just drifted apart, but at one time they really showed you about yourself. You can see how focused she is on the seahorse. It's like almost like an awakening has occurred, okay? Let's see what it says here in the book, because I don't usually read. I use this deck most readings, okay, to pull the energy, and most of the time I'm not led to read the call. I know this card very well. It came out a lot in 2020 and the end of 2019, but I feel led to read it here, so stay with me, okay? It's very short, but I feel that it will help you to see the bigger meaning behind this card. It says purpose and true prosperity. I have everything I need right now to move forward with purpose. I'm being called into a deeper and more authentic relationship with myself, with my higher power, and with others. I am here for a reason. I'm required to step forward into my true self, expressing that through my actions. I need to trust that my life has a purpose, that I am enough, and that within me is a divine blueprint that has meaning for myself and others. Again, you incarnated into this life to meet back up with this person. They are a past life soulmate. They are very special to you in this life, even if you're not speaking to them. You have an admiration for them, but maybe they hurt your feelings, or you hurt their feelings, and you don't really know how to express your apologies, okay? For a lot of you, it's not really about apologizing. It's just that you drifted apart for whatever reason. At the time, you just weren't ready for what they were bringing you, okay? And you may have had some kind of emotions tied to this because of all the water that's here. With the messenger of water, I just feel that you're very focused on this, what happened in the past. Now, I will say a lot of times with Jupiter going direct, it could be pulling through something that occurred in 2018, okay? 2018, probably, I think, like spring to fall of 2018. So think back to then, if that's when this person was really showing you what they incarnated into this life to show you, okay? You just didn't receive it very well. So we're going to look at the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. and try to get more information, okay? Is Jupiter direct bringing this person back? I don't know. Just based on the overall energy and the feeling of your cards, it feels like you're wanting to reach out to this person, okay? Maybe you want to give them a call and you want to express to them that they made a difference in your transformation in your life, right? Or they've made a difference in you growing spiritually, or mastering your emotions in some way that you probably would not or could not have done if you hadn't met them, if they had not entered your life at the time that they did. Again, probably I'm channeling 2017, 2018 here. It could have gone on the connection from there, but I feel that's kind of when your focus was more on them. I think for most of you, you started focusing on other things. You just thought it wasn't going to work out with this person, so you kind of walked away from it. But now the universe is tapping you on the shoulder with your feelings, okay? Because you are a water sign. The best way to get to you, to get you to reflect and to revisit a situation that may have hurt you, or may not have been the memory that you want your mind to go back to, right? Because it did trigger you in some big way that you were not comfortable with. I feel that now you can't help it. It's not that you want to think about this person. It's that you must think about this person, because there's unfinished business here. You have this longing, this nostalgia. Maybe with the weather changing, the seasons changing, it's reminding you of years past when you were in this person's life in the fall. Well, in the U.S. it's fall. On the other side of the world, it's going to be spring equinox, right? So I feel something has triggered you, but you feel very much like reaching out to this person. I don't know if you have. That's kind of your free will choice here, Cancer, whether or not to do that, okay? But let's look into what would happen if you did. How about that? So Jupiter is bringing you this desire, this longing to express yourself in some way to this person. Oh my goodness, of course. We get the twin flame card. That makes so much sense. I'm not saying that all of you are twin flames, okay? That's not, it's rare. But for someone, or some of you, that are drawn to this reading is about a twin flame connection, or a very deep soulmate connection. There was a choice to be made in love. Whatever reason, this person may not have chosen you, and it left you feeling very wounded. It triggered something with you. They made a wrong choice, okay? They were supposed to be with you at that time, or vice versa. The energy can flip-flop. Maybe it was you, Cancer, that did not choose to be with them. Maybe they offered a relationship, or they offered their emotions or their love for you, and you did not reciprocate at that time. I don't think it bothered you the entire time. For some of you, it may have. Some of you that are very connected with your higher self, with your soul, it may have bothered you all along. But for a lot of you, it was kind of like all of a sudden you awakened to missing this person. I guess is the best way to put it. It's like an energetic longing to be in their presence, or express yourself to them, or tell them what you did not express before, that you did have love for them, or you still do have love for them, for most of you. But I don't think this is what you would plan to feel at this time. I think you thought you had let this go, but there's still unfinished business here, okay? I feel that everything hasn't come full circle quite yet. It may be headed that way with this conversation that you're wanting to have. And like I said, you're being divinely led to have that conversation. Wow. So this is a gift of money. You were gifted money. Hold on just a minute. Okay, so maybe when this didn't work out, you were led to focus on your finances, okay? And you kind of took that way too far. Maybe you really worked hard, and the last 2 years are kind of a blur because you were so focused on making money. Or maybe you just traded, I don't want to say traded money for love. It's more like your focus was more towards your finances, your success in some way, your career maybe. And I think you did that not just to get this connection off your mind when it didn't work out, but also maybe to prove to yourself that you could be disciplined enough to focus on this rather than something that you felt made you way too emotional and triggered you. I think the gift that Jupiter direct is bringing you is that money is not what was important, and that may be what you want to tell this person. You know, not so much an apology, because I think whatever happened was meant to happen at that time. It taught you a lesson that brought you to this place. But I think you know that if you don't call this person or reach out to this person and express to them how you felt about them, that you're going to regret that, okay, for the rest of your life. You have seen, this person has shown you that money does not bring happiness, okay? Success doesn't bring permanent happiness, okay? You can be successful, but you have to be successful every day. You can lose it at any time. And I think you are very focused on that. Now, you see how focused this person was on you because of the love they had for you. The way she's looking at that seahorse and it's staring her down. It's like, I see you, right? And I love you for who you are. Maybe they're teaching you self-love. Maybe they taught you to love yourself, that there was many beautiful things that you were going to do in this life. This is the call. This is that pull, that magnetic pull to this person. But something's happened here because you're just in this longing energy, okay? But this card does say that a soulmate is supposed to return to another soulmate. So Cancer, I urge you to reach out if this person is not. They probably think you've long forgot about them, right? And in some ways you have. But I think that, I don't know, for those of you, whoever this is resonating for, you know that I'm right, that you're supposed to reach out to this person. This is your card. This is Major Arcana, the Chariot card. It's in reverse, okay? Normally I would see this as you not taking control of the situation, not getting in the driver's seat and doing what you need to do, but you are a Cancer. So this is your card. This could be that this has you turned upside down emotionally. Mentally trapped in your thoughts possibly, but you can flip it around, okay? You have that power. You don't have to let this overtake you. It's a simple call or a text. It's a simple, hey, can we talk? You know, what do you have to lose? Really nothing. You don't have anything to lose. Also, that came out in reverse was the Knight of Pentacles. So this has been you following your money trail. I feel that the universe came in and blessed you with money, okay? And you kind of went with that energy. But this person saw you as moving too slow or not moving at all towards them, not at all towards this connection. They see that you were more focused on your coins and your investments and your career than you ever were on choosing them, okay? Now you can flip this energy if it's not. I don't want to offend anyone. I just have to read the energies as it come out. But when I have two people on a reading, you and another person, the energies can be reversed. They can flip. So keep that in mind. If it's not you, this could be the other person. You know, you have to go with what resonates. If it sounds like the other person, then it is, right? And if it's how you know that you have reacted or responded or felt, then it's pulling in your energy. Holy Spirit, show me the rest of the story. What is coming towards Cancer now? Why is this happening? What's the advice here? Yeah, the Devil card. I think you got a little obsessed. There was a little obsessive energy here. If not you, the other person. I think you were not just obsessing over this connection. You were trying to obsess over your success or your money, your future, financial investments, right? Investing in yourself rather than following this connection, because it did trigger you in such a way that you were very uncomfortable. But you know, anything can become a little obsessive if we put all of our energy towards it. We are not balanced. To be balanced, you have to put your energy towards multiple areas of your life: friends, family, work, fun, right? So here, this shows me that there was, if you were not super focused on this person or this connection, you shifted back to your money, to your success, to proving this to yourself and possibly others, maybe even this person, what you were capable of. And you did, okay? But I don't think that was as fulfilling for you nowadays as it was then, because Jupiter is come in, it's going direct, and it's showing you that that was not the most important lesson to be learned. That yes, Cancer, you could be super successful and independent and financially stable and make miracles happen with money. At that time, that's where your focus was, because it was supposed to teach you a lesson, okay? But I do feel that now it's time to work on those emotions for this person and let them know what they showed you, that you understand it now, okay? I think it's going to make a big difference in their life as much as it is in yours, because again, Jupiter's not going to bring you something that's not a blessing, right? So let's pull one more card from the Light Seers deck and see what we have to expect. Yes, there's been a huge transformation card of Scorpio. This is the Death and Rebirth card. This tells me that you have transformed that energy, transmuted that energy, and it has caused a transformation in you, an awakening, a rebirth. Cancer, you now see clearly as the High Priestess. Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio. There's so much water here. The Devil could be Capricorn, another Cancer, but I think that's you. Gemini with the Lovers, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Take it as it resonates. You don't have to be dealing with any of those signs, but as it's my job as a reader to point that out to you, okay? Read energies more than anything, so just listen to the story and see if it resonates for you. But now you are awakened, okay? You see clearly that this person is a soul tie to you, okay? You see that they loved you very much. So you may have told yourself so many things, that this person was in your business, that they were judging you. You could have told yourself all kinds of lies not to look at whatever this was that needed healing inside of you. It's almost like this person, although they loved you very much, they saw something in you that you tried to keep hidden even from yourself. And now you want to come in and just express to them how much they helped you in the end, and that you're okay. Because, you know, I think they do worry about you, because the bottom of the deck, what you don't know about this person, Cancer, is that they are still healing even after all these months or years. For some of you, they still carry you in their heart, okay? She's here, and she's had to build a nest for herself so that she can get away and heal from whatever has broken her heart, and she's trying to make her heart whole again. I feel that it's kind of like things haven't been able to go full circle because you've never let this person know what they did for you. You've kind of left them out in the cold all this time while you're focused on building your empire, and you forgot to let them know that they really made a difference. It took so much energy from them. They could be an empath, because this is kind of my empath seeking recharge card. Whoever this person was, they loved you very much. They don't hold you in a bad light, as far as they know you're a good person. They know that you probably didn't intend to hurt them, but they did get hurt in the process. And I think that if you would just reach out and let them know that you did have love for them. It wasn't all in their head. It wasn't all one-sided, but that you were just not ready for them at that time. I think it can open up the door to a lot of healing for this person, not just for you, okay? In a lot of ways, that's what soulmates do. They heal each other. They bring each other healing, okay? And then the judgment card right underneath that, the call card is the judgment card in the Rider-Waite. So it's repeating the same message. It's almost like God saying, or Spirit saying, look, Cancer, you know that things were left unsaid that need to be said. And I'm calling judgment on the situation. You need to reach out to this person. So that being said, I think the blessing is behind the call. Okay, once you make the call, you'll see the blessing here was a ton of healing for you and a soulmate, possibly a twin flame connection for some of you that you wouldn't have had if you didn't either humble yourself or make yourself a little vulnerable. I feel this person made themselves vulnerable to you, but they just never got that back, okay? Because it's hard when somebody triggers us. It makes us angry sometimes and we lash out at that person. But I think the person loved you, and I think it's time for you to show them that you actually did love them too. So I'm going to pull from the Oracle of Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reed, and let's look into the Oracle here regarding this connection, and also regarding, you know, maybe there's something else Jupiter Direct's bringing you. This is the main focus of your reading, so to me this is the most important message. That doesn't mean the Oracle won't have something else for you. Jupiter is bountiful planet of abundance, so a lot of the readings I've done so far for Jupiter Direct had more than one blessing or more than one opportunity here. It's the same. Oh my God, this is beautiful. And to me, I see exactly this person showed you your inner self, okay? They showed you that. And look at this. It's the number 8, the infinity symbol. To me, the infinity symbol says that we go on lifetime after lifetime. This person knew that their soul had to find you in this life to bring you this lesson, but they're kind of left to wonder, you know, if they made a difference. Now, keep in mind, if this is not you, then this is your person, and then your person would need to be the one to reach out to you, Cancer. But I feel for a lot of you, this is you. Let's see if there's any other messages here. And to me, I see that's perfect. So self-awareness, consciousness of whatever it was that you needed to heal. And now you have a burst of magic. That's beautiful. This person has activated the magic inside of you, Cancer. I mean, there's no limit to the things that you can do, the potential that you have. They opened you up. They opened you up and they showed you a part of yourself that had lied dormant or that you had never seen before. And now you have a burst of magic. That's beautiful. Oh my God. Okay, so let's read a burst of magic. It's number 48. I know this is getting long, so we're going to wrap it up after this with a postcard from Spirit. A burst of magic. The key concepts here are an epiphany. Exactly. You have had the epiphany. A sudden higher knowing, a sense that everything has a purpose. Your purpose as a gift bestowed upon you. Yes, this is the gift that Jupiter brought you. It's just that it was activated 2 years ago or more or less for some of you. It was activated in the past, I should say. And now you see it. You've had the awakening of what it actually came to bring you. It says cultivating conscious contact with a higher power, coming to know what calls to you and lights you up. I feel this person is calling to you. Their soul is calling to you. That's why you have this inner longing to reach out to this person, or they you, okay? And they showed you something about yourself that's so very important because it's awakened this magic inside of you, okay? It says sometimes you may find that something you've been pondering or a dilemma you've let go of revisits you without warning. Oh my God, you can't make this up. It may hit you while you're thinking about nothing, or the trigger may be just the right words arising in a conversation, book, or blog. An epiphany strikes like a lightning bolt, waking you up to a truth that has previously eluded you, Cancer. See, exactly what I channeled for you is coming out in this last card. It's as if the whole world stops in that moment as you integrate the missing pieces of the puzzle you were meant to solve all along. Exactly, it's fated, it's meant for you. Jupiter direct is bringing in what's meant for you. This awakening to the magic of this connection, the magic of who you are and what you can do and the things you can manifest. It says this is such a time for you now. Answers are coming directly from spirit and being downloaded into you with such force of conviction that you cannot be the same again. Be grateful for this beautiful burst of magic. It is not an everyday gift. Inherent in this is the knowledge that Spirit is always listening to you. Spirit is your partner, loving you, reminding you that you are not alone. Even when it appears that you are trapped, you always have a key to unlock the solution if you cultivate the willingness to be open to and tune in with Source. The answers you seek come when you stop looking for them. Be mindful today. When information pops up out of the blue, pay attention. The action you need to take will become obvious as you integrate the magical wisdom. Regardless of the subject of your inquiry, you will be transformed. Only good will come of this. My God, this is a beautiful reading. Okay, and I love it when it wraps up at the end because that tells me that we were on point. And yeah, the bottom of the deck is number 11. I just noticed that. 11 is a twin flame number. And the title is In Perfect Harmony. That's what you're trying to get back in harmony with your own soul. And it's calling out to you to reach out to this person and let them know what they mean to you. I feel they've let you know what you mean to them, but like I said, you just weren't ready. And again, if this is not you, Cancer, this is the other person, how they are feeling or how they have reacted to you. Holy Spirit, what message, what's the most important message for my Cancer viewers at this time? It's September 2020. It's the most important message from you, Spirit, to Cancer. Okay, it says here, as you think, so will you experience life. Thoughts are that powerful and they need minding. Let the unruly, chaotic ones settle down so they serve you or get released instead of wreaking havoc. These thoughts arise when connected to the energy of fear and often masquerade as truth. Yet the real truth is that essentially all is well. Of course, you have thoughts that are positive, strong, organized, accepting, creative, open, and so on. Those are the ones we want you to keep thinking, and they have less frantic quality. They're stimulating in a good way, and don't get away from you. How do you keep an inner eye on your thoughts? Meditate and leave judgment out of the mix. Everyone has those fearful thoughts. Love them, love yourself, and then choose the thoughts you want the world to reflect back. Life is not as hard as you think. Loving you so much. Right, Cancer, life is not as hard as you think, and this person may show up for you if you reach out. Sending you light and love. Namaste.